Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Join me today from Independent Living. It's Danielle. She's back.
Hello.
Hi. I missed you last month, but you had a great segment last month, and this month is just a tiny bit more special. Not because I'm here.
It's Older Americans Month.
It is. May is Older Americans Month, and it's being celebrated at the Fitchburg Senior Center along with you guys as well. We always start off our interview, certainly first and foremost, is what is independent living?
So Independent Living is a local nonprofit, and we have been in Dane County since 1973, and we serve primarily older adults and adults with disabilities. My department is the Home Modifications Department, and that is comprised of certified occupational therapy assistants. We do a professional home evaluation that looks at many factors for improving folks' safety and independence and accessibility there. And we also have a carpenter on staff for custom-made solutions.
Have you been practicing?
Maybe.
Yeah. You do it every day, so there's no practice to
right.
be had here. So with Older Americans Month, the theme today that we're going to go with is home modification, which is right in there with what independent living does. But let's just start with what is Older Americans Month?
Sure. So it's every May. It's time to celebrate contributions from older Americans. John F. Kennedy actually got this going in 1963 with the council that wanted to meet and address needs of folks that are 65 and older. And then in 1965, President Johnson made the Older Americans Act, and May officially became Older Americans Month. And we just want to celebrate the contributions that older Americans can add. I think communities that are the most vibrant include all types of people, and I think we're lucky where we live. We've got places where if you need a helping hand, you can find that, and if you're someone that has something to give and contribute, you can find that. And I certainly think the experience that older Americans have, there's plenty of places here that they can share those skills that they have and the wonderful experience they have. So we want to celebrate them this month.
Rah, rah.
Rah, rah.
No, it is a great piece here, and along that theme, your guy, Independent Living, does home modifications and whatnot for everyday older Americans here. Let's just talk about what the department does as far as the home modifications.
Sure. So our general process then, anyone is welcome to call. We would have a certified occupational therapy assistant, discuss over the phone kind of the needs, and then we go out to the homes and do a very professional industry standard assessment looking at many dozen factors of things that can help someone age well at home. The AARP has a recent study that says 85% of the folks that are 65 and older want to age at home, and so we're here to support them. And we just encourage people, I encourage people that it's a positive thing. You're remaining in control of your future by acting early. If you wait until something has happened, like an injury or a fall, you're less in control. So we want people to call us and be part of this team and get things set up ahead of time.
Yeah, it's being responsible, taking advantage of, and we've talked about the actual home assessment. We have videos out there of the home assessment. It's really nice. It's an eye opener for people who are like, my home is the safest home ever, and it's
things that you don't even think to look about until
Right.
you do this every day. Yep.
It's true. You are or in the occupational therapy. Why don't you talk a little bit about what that means?
Sure. So to be in the occupational therapy profession, it means that you help people do the things they want or need or have to do, and that you focus on helping them do that as independently as possible and build their skills. We work with people through the lifespan. I had an occupational therapist in my home when my daughter was 1 month old, and obviously we're working with older adults in the community. People know there's occupational therapists, of course, in hospitals and rehabs. They're in schools. They're really everywhere. But that fundamental thing that across the board we do is help people with what they want and have to do through everyday activities.
And then in combination with the home assessment, you can do things that we're going to show you here.
Right.
There's some,
we brought some examples.
I love the examples. I always like the examples. So let's start with grab bars.
Okay, so the first one that we're showing is a recent project. It's a flip-up grab bar, or some people call it a drop-down grab bar. It goes both ways. So generally they're in bathrooms, but you can put them wherever there's some studs. We've got it aligned to a backing board here, and that goes into studs, and then the bar goes where where that individual needs it for that stabilization support, help getting up and down. So the bars come in all kinds of configurations and things, but very helpful tool.
And you guys make that determination when you're on site whether it's going to be up or down or
well,
horizontal.
so
like, how's that work out?
that will move up and down. So that's the motion of that particular one that we've got pictured there. I think before we've shown those ones that are like stabilized into studs. There's a variety of things. So yeah, when we do a home assessment, we're really looking at what's appropriate in this space, what does that person need, and make determinations there.
Absolutely. Another one that I've seen demoed is the custom-made couch riser.
Right. So this is something that was made in Independent Living's carpentry workshop. If you are having a hard time getting in and out of your chair or your couch anymore, you don't have to go buy a new one. We can just make something that will let you keep what you've got. And this was custom measured. It was a stain, that the person chose to match the existing furniture. So what we make will work, and it will look good too. You can find some things out there at retail in the stores, and you're welcome to try that too. And if you want something custom, we're here.
Yeah, also you gain space on that
Right.
one. I'm just saying. You gain some space underneath the couch. Everybody's looking for space. I'm just saying. All right, finally, exterior handrails. I've seen, again, I've been lucky enough. We've done these interviews enough that I've been able to see these in person. This is amazing what the folks can do there for you.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that have these in the garage. This is on someone's sort of side back door. The primary person in the household had some very serious and debilitating issues that going up and down these two stairs is very risky. And you think how many times you need to do that in a day, or what would you do in an emergency? So this was made primarily on site, a little bit of work in our workshop, but it helped this woman return home, and her family members were also getting older and things. It really helped everybody in that family, and we're just thankful to have been a part of it. This was part of the outdoor work, and we did many interior handrails as well. So just all in a day's work here.
Well, and it looks, again, you make it work and look well as well, so it's not this eyesore
Right.
staying out thing. You're making
We're
it
gonna
functional.
make it look, we're gonna make
do
it
your
look
best.
as good as you want it to look. Yeah.
Well, finally here, we just got a little bit of time left. For people watching this, what is the important thing to know here from everything we've talked about today?
To act
Your take
early.
home.
Yeah, act early, act with intention. I want people to know that people are doing this every day. There's nothing to be like embarrassed about or anything like that. Treat it as a way to empower yourself and a way to be able to control your aging at home, and just to get people that are supportive involved. If there's friends or family that are supportive, work with them. Other professionals that are supportive, we're welcome. We welcome all those supportive type of people when we work with folks. So just act soon.
I think of you guys as a big network.
Yeah, and that's
once
part
you get
of,
in connected with
yeah.
it, you've got that network of people under one roof, which makes it just a little bit better.
Right, yeah, we have those other services too, and yeah, we're kind of a one-stop shop for those folks that want to age in place. We can take care of a lot of things at Independent Living.
And if folks want to get in contact with you or Independent Living, where do we go?
So my direct line is 268-9635, and that will answer 24 hours a day. I'm there during the day, but you can call whenever you need to make an inquiry. And then we're also online, independentlivinginc.org, and we are on social media as well.
Yeah, where you can catch some of these segments and more. So
Right.
great tips as always, Danielle. Looking forward to having you back. Tell Sue hi for me.
Okay, will
And yeah, happy Older Americans Month.
Yes, thank you.
Needed to bring a cake though, or something. I mean, come on. If
didn't
you're gonna
have
bring
time.
examples, come on.
We'll get an older American to do that. He's really skilled.
Fantastic. All right, that is Danielle from Independent Living. Check them out. Amazing stuff that they're doing there for everyone, a little bit of everyone. All right, we'll take a quick break. You are watching Talking Fitchburg.